All right, JD, how do you feel today after giving away so many things on Friday?
Shit, I'm exhausted. We have no shit left to give away. No. But, it's another day. We still need to pack it up
Right.
for Mr. Elon, who won this beautiful cup warmer. And, yeah, I forgot who else won. Oh, Area Ice Hole?
Correct.
Whatever. That's not his name. You know what his actual name is?
What?
A real ice hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he added me on
Oh,
Discord.
yeah, he did. He mentioned it on the live stream.
Yeah, we butchered the names. But today, what we want to do is we have three different 1.2 terahash ASIC devices. So we got a JingleMiner, a Gecko Science Bitaxe, and then this, which is very odd, is a BluAx, which is mine. They're essentially the same thing, but they're really not. So we're going to go through the differences, why to avoid some, and which ones you should pick. So,
What price range are they? They're more or less the same.
Yeah, I mean, this on our site is 186.
Really? It still is at 180?
It's 186.
Okay, well that should be corrected.
This is, but look, a Bitaxe is normally $95. This is $99. So.
Well, yeah.
To be fair, this should probably be around $99.
It should.
But
be.
it's Let's just assume they're all the same price.
Correct.
But yeah, what one?
There's been some adjustments. That's why I was confused. But there's been adjustments on this.
Okay.
It should be at the same price as.
Okay. Yeah. So assuming they're all the same price, which they should be because they're like the same stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Which one should we start with?
Well, I'm curious about the JingleMiner, and the reason why is because we don't really see what's inside. But I have a feeling like because it does use the NerdAxe.
Yeah. So I'll plug it in.
Yeah.
One thing though that I'm going to complain about right away. This is not good.
The antenna.
No. So what I imagine is inside is a cable that's getting twisted and twisted and twisted. So I'm going to complain about that. But yeah, we could plug it in before we take it apart. What's nice about this is it has a nice screen compared to the Bitaxes, and the BluAx. It just has a generic little, the
black
little
and
plain,
white.
Yeah, the little plain screens. I think this does have a bigger fan too. This fan looks bigger. Yeah, it is bigger. So it comes with a bigger fan.
Nicer screen.
I do like the like metal case that it's in. Like it's metal. It's not plastic. Like not to say anything bad about those, but it just the quality on the JingleMiner, I like it. It reminds me of a Sense Cap, if anyone knows what that is. And it has little vents here, so you could feel the air like blowing out. So it's sucking in here and blowing out the sides. And you can see it's starting to hash away. But I could show you guys the interface real quick. We'll go in here. 92168. So this is the interface to the JingleMiner. It's not the exact same as AXOS, but it's pretty similar. You could detect all the other stuff on the network here. It's scanning, it will like pop them up. In the settings, this is where you obviously configure the settings stuff. I got some Bitcoin things set up here on Atlas Pool. The voltages, so it's kind of weird, but you have to click this little thing here to overclock, because here there's a normal mining performance. And they have energy saving or overclock, but you can go fine tune it here. And then, actually, wait a second, what just happened? This is so weird. It's like it's not even showing me the right settings. Anyways, normally there's a way to adjust the frequency and stuff, but it's seemingly locked. When I do this, it's just showing me the pool difficulty and stuff. So I think that needs to be updated. And the fan speed and stuff like that, right? So nothing super crazy. We could crank this to 100% to see how loud it gets, because I'm kind of curious. I don't even hear any difference.
Do you put it 100%?
Yeah, let's drop it a little bit. You know what? The interface honestly is kind of buggy.
No, there it is.
Oh, so that was 100%. So now it's at 25%. But yeah, when we crank it to 100.
And why is it at 300 though?
Because it's starting up.
Oh, okay, just...
No, yeah, it's expected to go to 1.3. Mm-hmm. So, will it make it there? I don't know. I'm not going to really leave it plugged in, but yeah, that's kind of like the interface to the JingleMiner. So...
Would you mind opening it?
Yeah, let's open it up. Show you guys what's inside.
Yeah.
So we have our beautiful screwdrivers here. I don't know the way to open this. I don't remember if I've ever seen inside of one of these.
No, I don't think we've ever opened it.
But I am going to call out that antenna at the top. I think the wire is twisting. So that's my only complaint so far. But I'm not even there yet. So I guess we'll undo both sides.
Now I have to say, like, I know Jingle Mining, because Jingle Mining is the name of the company, but JingleMiner, like it's the
name of the box.
Yeah, of they're miners. So JingleMiner reached out to me, sending me some documentation about like the remote tool that they're currently working on, built on top of OpenClaw. So maybe it's gonna be added here. Yeah.
So we have pieces falling out. The buttons for the screen are falling out. Nice. How the hell does this come out? Okay, we could probably pull the screen off with it.
There you
go. This is what I mean. When you twist this, it just spins this cable inside and it's going to break eventually. So that's my complaint. So whatever. Other than that, can I open this? Yeah, I can. But it looks very
well built.
Yeah, it looks very nice inside. The other ones we don't really have to open up, but...
No, they're pretty much, this one I'm not a big fan of. I know you were cheaping out on us, JD, but...
Well, I have it to make a video on. Okay. Oh, okay, so there's some rear heat sinks.
Yeah.
JingleMiner. It actually feels really nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
the fan is good.
It looks
honestly,
smaller than
the Bitaxe.
It is, right?
Yeah. Oh,
no, it's the same size. Oh, it's the exact same. So it will fit in the...
Yeah, slightly.
No, it's a little bit bigger. It's not going to fit in Bitaxe cases. But honestly, I don't think you'd want to take it out of this case anyways. They have heat sinks everywhere on this thing.
It's got more heat sinks than...
They got heat sinks. Look at this. They got 2 heat sinks up here. The big main heat sink, 2 on the back. Like, I have nothing bad to say.
Absolutely not. Actually, if we compare it...
I wonder if it works without the antenna. I'm going to just take off the antenna. I wonder if this will power on. It goes like this. Of this dust I don't want to put in here. Where's the... Maybe it will have...
I don't know about you, but I actually find it way cooler without the case.
You know what? It looks like a like a hammer model.
I was gonna say the hammer script.
I wonder if this will connect to Wi-Fi without... Oh yeah, it's connected. Okay, so I mean, I guess they just added the antenna for like extra like range boost, whatever. I would have preferred the unit looking like this, honestly.
Me too.
It was really slick like this.
Something that I will definitely recommend. JingleMiner. Well, Jingle Mining, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's,
pretty cool.
I mean,
actually, I feel like it has more heat sinks than the 1.5 that we have.
Yeah, honestly, this thing's pretty beefy inside.
Where is it?
The 1.5, well, we have the prototype version.
Yeah. Well, it's not even there.
Well, it's your place. You lost it?
No. I mean, we left the live stream last week without getting here. Let me. I don't remember putting anything away. I feel like I got it. There it is. Just casually putting stuff away. But yeah, I feel like it has more heat sinks than... Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Can I see this?
This one just has one.
Man, this feels heavier to me also, which is funny because this is like...
Honestly, I feel like this one could push...
This one, like, it feels
It should technically
thicker.
be able to push more than 1.3.
Well, maybe
No,
because
1.2,
it was,
sorry.
maybe because it was like closed in a box, but yeah, I honestly think this is going to be my favorite one.
So far it is, man. I wouldn't even put the casing on.
No, I honestly, I think the case is kind of weird. Like, it's actually very nice underneath.
I will definitely reach out to them tonight.
It's such a different design too because it doesn't have that fan header on the bottom. Like here, they put it up here instead. It's just completely different design. And I mean, I guess it should be because they have the bigger screen on it, right? Like,
yeah.
This reminds me of how. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is a dead one because I've seen it's exploded
Yeah, the burn.
already.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
For me, Jingle.
So
Jingle's
far
the
I'm
winner
gonna
so far.
go with that.
Yeah. Jingle's the winner for me so far, and I will definitely let them know that. It's much.
Yeah, you know what? Because I want to review this one anyways.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like in the little case.
It's much nicer without the case.
Yeah, let's just see what it looks like on a. We will.
But it is a much thinner fan, JD.
What do you mean thinner? Yeah, it's thinner, but the heatsink is also like.
Yeah, it does.
Actually, you guys will be able to see right now, but on like the Gecko Science, the heatsink's taller, but this one takes up like more. It's like thick. It takes up the whole board down here, right?
Yeah.
Like the heatsink here cuts off because of buttons and like a port over here. This one takes up the whole entire board. Yeah, I really like this one. And let's see.
No, it's not gonna fit.
Oh, it actually doesn't fit. Shoot.
No, because it's slightly. Yeah, there.
I didn't realize that it's actually that much wider. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, this is the JingleMiner, which surprised me. Other than this, but we'll go on to the next thing.
The Gecko. Well, the Bitaxe.
Yeah. The Gecko Science.
Yeah.
Bitaxe. So this. I mean, this is made in the USA, by the way.
Yeah.
Right here. This is a very heavy-duty heatsink. Like it's very nice. It doesn't actually come like this, by the way. I soldered on this like extender for a project. It also doesn't come with these pins in the back. I did that too. So
one thing I'll have to say, like not all Bitaxes are of that same quality.
Yeah.
I know we haven't been selling the Gecko version in a while now, but I have to say from all the ones that I've tinkered around with, I definitely would recommend the Gecko Science more than all of them.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna prefer the Jingle now.
No. I'm not comparing between the both of them. I'm saying Bitaxes, the Gammas.
Yeah.
Even though actually, like I have to say, even Lucky Miner, I've been very satisfied with the Lucky Miners. Especially the 1.5 and now soon to have the 1.7, 1.8 yet to be confirmed. But from the 1.2 terahashes, hands down the Gecko. Really? And the reason why, and again, unfortunately, we don't hold any of their Bitaxes anymore. They're, I'd have to reach out to them. Honestly, I haven't been in contact with them. It's been a while. But they're a US-based company. They're very knowledgeable and they test everything in-house. So they build them themselves and they test everything in-house. In-house in the US.
Okay.
Which is the reason why you see made in the US over here.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Like quality-wise.
Yeah, you could tell that this is a higher quality unit than like picking up something made in China. Like you could definitely.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever seen a defect on the Gecko Science version 1.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
So hats off to Gecko Science. Big shout out to them. I will actually reach out to them because I haven't spoken to them in a while. It's been a while. And you know what? We should always support local.
But for the purpose of this video, the Gecko Science edition is a very important detail. So if you're looking to get into like a Bitaxe, if you buy something that's not a Gecko Science one, for example, it will not be the same quality.
That's why, like in the end, we're comparing the Bitaxe versus this, not specifically the Gecko Science. But I'm curious to know, like, would you pay slightly more? Wow, actually, it's not slightly more. It's
well, it's made in USA. So
yeah, what would you pay, like $50 more to have a Bitaxe 601 made in the USA? I'm curious to know, or would you rather have one? Because don't forget, it's an open source product, so you can get it from China just like you can get it from here. But obviously, some that you find in China are not the same quality built as this one. They're not like these ones are heavily tested. I know, like before shipping them out to us, they were testing every single unit individually. And again, I have to say, LuckyMiner has been doing an amazing job as well. But I've seen other Bitaxes come from China where the defect rate is pretty much high. So let us know in the comment section if you'd rather pay like $50 more and have a product that's built and tested in the US.
Yeah, so let me go in. So this is the Gecko Science right now. I just want to see the settings. Is the fan on 100%? No, let's save it and see how loud it gets.
There you go.
It does get louder than the Jingle.
Yeah.
To be expected, it's a smaller fan, so that's kind of what I was waiting for. So I'm just gonna lower it just for this video. But yeah, it's it has the same overclocking stuff. You don't need to flash anything, and they have like their little secret overclock menu if you want to like really like customize all the values. Now you could go up like a couple numbers and then just save it, and you could do custom overclocking like that. The Jingles was seemingly missing for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a Bitaxe. There's not too much. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a good unit.
Yeah.
I still am going to prefer this though.
Same.
Just because how it's built, I still like this a little more. So I'd go like the Jingle first, the Gecko Science, and then we're going to go into the BluAx now. So this is a 1.2 also.
Yeah.
This one, by the way, before I stop talking about it. And yeah, I mean, it fits in all the Bitaxe stuff, and yeah. So this thing is very special.
So this one is special for one reason. So JD thought he was outsmarting us, going behind our back, buying something cheaper elsewhere instead of getting it from Helium Deploy.
No. I didn't want to pay for an ASIC from Helium Deploy. I wanted to buy my own somewhere else. I also wanted to do a video because I've never seen people review these units before. So look, it's an odd shape. No one's going to argue that this is not weird as hell. It's not even normal Bitaxe size. It is just a completely strange unit.
Yeah. Everything's weird on it.
Yeah, everything.
How
everything
do you even find it?
I honestly, I don't even know, but something like they got these little attention to details. They put a little piece of foam under so it doesn't like break the screen, which I do like, but like the design of it is just stupid. Because it like sits on your, like, I assume this is how it's supposed to sit.
Yeah, but it should be the opposite. Like you should let the airflow.
Yeah, but then they like put the screen on the.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like I don't know if the screen was actually supposed to be on this side. Like I don't know. Yeah, and it's very dirty. I don't know if you could see, but like it's full of like shit from the factory. It's very like messy and ugly, and so the thing that sucks about this unit, which we're going to do right now, is it doesn't power on half the time.
Really?
So if you guys didn't notice, this only has a USB-C port because this runs off 12 volt, and this is the adapter they give with it. Mm-hmm. So you have to plug it in like this. Now, this also means you can't put like those, aftermarket power supplies like the Meanwells and the HPs, and you're kind of stuck to like power bricks. And look, I'm going to plug this in, but you're going to see like how frustrating this unit is. So a little light will turn on, and it turned on first shot. Okay, normally it takes like 5 or 6 shots to turn this thing on. So it turned on. I was hoping it was actually going to give me a struggle like it always does, but I guess not. Just because we're doing a video, I decided to work. But normally, this unit takes a bunch of shots of like plugging it in and out, and then it will finally boot up.
But you like going in and out.
Yeah, but this is annoying. It's really annoying.
So show us the dashboard.
Yeah, so that's what I want to show you because it also makes a really stupid hum. Okay, 253. 253. So this is the dashboard.
Okay.
Not that anyone has ever seen one like this. It automatically, so it's so weird, this unit, it runs at 12 volt or 15 volt. Because there's no like open firmware or anything for this thing, it's impossible to find, like, this one has never worked properly since I got it. So the little power supply could only put out 12.5 volts. It's asking for 15, I assume. And it literally never worked properly ever. It's also extremely hot for not doing much. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything really good to say about it. I think this is actually made in Canada, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
It's a Canadian company.
Well,
yeah. I'm just saying, like, I ordered it with my own money. They didn't, like, it wasn't for a review. I bought it myself. I just had the worst experience with it.
Yeah.
So I know the guy who made that company is going to hate me, but, you know, he sells, like, just to show you guys, like, BluAx. Just to show you guys what he sells. So he sells these like big containers that you put ASICs inside of. Yeah, and for some reason he has a little, like it's for people who want to buy big machines. You can see here, there's the pods that you could buy from them. These all go outside. You need to get them wired by electricians. Blah blah blah. They're probably like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But they do sell their little Blu Axe on here, which is seemingly like, I don't know the version I have because there's like sticks out the top. You could see it like sticks out the top. Mine does not look like this. This one has like nuts and bolts on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see here, there's nuts and bolts holding the heatsink in. Mine is not like that. So I don't know, maybe I have like an early version or maybe this is a new version. I don't know. Either way.
Hey, JD, you love him. He's always sharing his honest and raw feedback.
Yeah, the stupidest thing, I guess, when you're trying to pick a 1.2 terahash machine, I would definitely look for one that has a normal 5 volt power supply because I quickly learned this is a stupid ass design. Like, it's so dumb to have a USB-C power connector for this stuff. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of like, I'm really upset that this worked the first shot because I wanted to really show you guys the struggle that this does.
Go for it.
Yeah, we'll try it again. So normally the fan will never spin. Oh, see, that's what I mean. So it gets stuck in like some sort of like state where it just never turns on. And the only fix that I found is you have to unplug it, wait a little bit, plug it in again, and then hope maybe it spins. No, so it it didn't work.
You know the trick, you have to blow in it.
Okay. So you see the blue light up there. No spinning fan.
That's horrible. What a horrible experience.
I know, right? But me too. Like, I swear we should just do it to see it just kind of started. Is the blue light on? Yeah.
And again, BluAx, just to clarify, we're not trying to shit on your product. Maybe it's a defective one as well. So.
Yeah, maybe it's defective because it says like, see now it's just like refusing to even start anymore. But this is what I mean. Like normally it's like this. Normally if you unplug it, it was just a fluke of nature that it actually powered on the first time. Try once more. So, but this is what I mean. So yeah, normally this is why I don't use it anymore because when I unplug it at nighttime, because I like to unplug my ASICs at nighttime, it never powers back on in the morning. So
again, we're not shitting on you, BluAx. It might be a defective unit, But regardless, no matter how many times we try to...
We'll try it again after, but yeah, just really to show the different type of like 1.2 terahash devices that are out there. So there's these really weird ones that I wouldn't recommend just because you can't find the firmwares. They use weird power, obviously, like this one. This is super, you know, everyone's seen a Bitaxe before. This is my last place pick right now. Mm-hmm. The Bitaxe, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. The good thing about the Bitaxe is if you have like cases, this will fit into all the Bitaxe cases. But honestly, this is going to be my new favorite right now. Just because it looks so cool and it's built like a tank, this thing. Like you guys can't, it doesn't do it justice, the video, but in person, this is really, it just feels so premium, this device. And that's like with their case off of it, right? Honestly, I feel like their case made it cheap. Like, and it's a metal
at least
case.
It's metal, exactly. But regardless,
this
so much nicer.
This feels so nice in your hand. The firmware, I guess the little overclocking thing, you might need to update to fix it because it's seemingly busted. But yeah, like I wish that this was the design all the Bitaxes had. Like this looks so much better than this. Not to hate gecko signs, but like this looks so nice. Yeah, so for me, I'm personally going to pick the JingleMiner.
Yep.
If it was priced at the proper price, right? Like,
yeah.
If it's priced at the same price as this, this just seems like a better buy. And honestly, JingleMiner, the thing is, you could go to any vendor that sells a JingleMiner, and you know you're going to get this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, because if you go and try and buy a Bitaxe on the internet, maybe you're going to get a Gecko Science. Maybe you're going to get a Lucky One. Maybe you're going to get some random brand that makes no sense. They're not all the same quality.
Yeah, well said, Judy.
So this I know is a crapshoot. Sometimes you'll find a good quality one or a bad quality. This I assume they're all the same. Mm-hmm. And this too, they're all going to be the same. So I would pick the JingleMiner. I guess that's my little review. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, well.
Let me take away this 10-pound camera.
Yeah, so...
I don't know where you're going to go, but...
I'll be sitting here by the window. Trying to get some vitamins in. I know...
Let me just check the pool for a second.
Yeah.
I don't want to zoom in too much.
I don't know, man. It's also like... Everything's...
Right? It feels really premium on that.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, honestly...
It's so cool.
I'm so disappointed that I'm finding this out right now.
Yeah, me too. Like... I would definitely have, and that's a message to you, Jingle Mining. I definitely would have recommended this product
over all the other ones.
If I knew what was inside. Again, mistake on our end. We happened to just open it for the first time, which ironically we open every single of our devices.
Except this. I guess we didn't expect anything.
No, at all. And it says here it's a Rev 2.21. So
maybe they went through a bunch of revisions. Who knows?
My piece of advice...
Man, they should just put it on a cooler stand.
So, well, we can do them ourselves.
But I'm saying like I think it would sell so much better if it was
the casing.
Than the case.
And I'm sure the casing is costing them more than a
for
plastic
sure.
stand.
You guys don't understand. That case is heavy duty. Like it's probably a chunk of money.
So my 2 cents... Yeah, my 2 cents is that for now... No hesitation, I would definitely take the JingleMiner over the Bitaxe 601 as well as the BluAx, which again...
the BluAx is just there.
Is the last one on my list.
There's probably some other ones. People should leave in the description if there's like another one like that.
Now my feedback is that, okay, now if we're comparing the 1.2s, they're all the same prices. I would definitely go for the JingleMiner hands down, like no hesitation. As a matter of fact, like as of tomorrow, I'll put a lot more efforts on this, and I'll definitely reach out to Jingle Mining tonight to let them know like how well they've designed their product. And ironically, like they didn't even market it as much as they should have. But I definitely would recommend this now over the other ones. Now, if you take into consideration the prices, for example, right now we have the V2 at the same price which is 1.5 terahashes, and then soon enough we're gonna have the V3 end of April. So I expect them to ship out in the month of May, which will potentially push 1.7, 1.8 terahashes. Then maybe at this point you would want to reconsider between the JingleMiner, the JingleMiner and the Bitaxe 602. The newer version will be the Gamma 602 V3. So for 0.5, 0.4 terahashes more, then maybe you would want to consider the other one.
We also don't know. Maybe that one.
But that was my
maybe
next
this
point.
one overclocks like a beast.
That was my next point. That was my next point. But seeing how well built this one is, I mean, I doubt that it clocks at just 1.2 terahashes. I'm confident it could push even more. As a matter of fact, it has more. I mean, the other one has the big. I mean, I was gonna say big ass.
You did anyways.
But it definitely has like the big heatsink, but
we're talking about this one, right?
Yeah, the 1.5.
Yeah.
But this definitely has the potential to push more. I could definitely see it push 1.5 terahashes. And if they would apply slightly more modifications, just like they did with just like Lucky Miner did with the 601, 602, I'm confident it could reach 1.8 terahashes. And honestly, for me, the screen just not just the screen, everything, like everything's so well built.
I wish they could understand. It doesn't do justice. I'm telling you, the video holding this machine is like, what the hell? It caught me off guard so much.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted with my messages tonight with Jingle mining.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, we got a good video coming out tomorrow for you guys. They're gonna be freaking out.
Yeah. Whoever designed the casing.
Yeah,
they should have thought this through. They should have thought this through. But yeah, I would definitely recommend having the device without the case. But speaking of Jingle mining, and again, I'm sincerely like honest to whatever you guys like. I'm not gonna start swearing, but sincerely, like I'm not throwing flowers to Jingle mining because of the giveaway, which I was going to mention right now. Sincerely, like it's the first time that we actually do open it, and I'm very much impressed. As a matter of fact, to be completely transparent with you, it's funny because I just recently had a conversation with Jingle mining, and they were asking me how were the sales looking like on their 1.2 terahashes versus the Bitaxes, and I'm like, dude, like it's a no match. Like obviously the Bitaxes are selling a lot more. But now that I'm seeing this...
Yo, had this existed without the case, I wonder how many more people would have bought this.
Yeah. Now that I'm seeing this, honestly, hands down, JingleMiner. So now that we're speaking of JingleMiner...
time for your favorite giveaway.
My favorite giveaway. So as you guys may know, on Friday we did lots of giveaways, JD and myself, all thanks to the community. So... again, I'd like to ask a small, tiny little favor from you guys, and it doesn't cost you anything. Just like and subscribe to our channel. That just allows us, it provides us the support to do more giveaways.
Yeah, like this little coffee warmer one.
So like and subscribe, that would be highly appreciated. And given that we're collaborating with Jingle Mining on the future giveaway, which is expected pretty soon. We're March 30th today. And the giveaway for the Jingle mining hash card, the BTC hash card 12.5 terahashes, is on April 10th. So it's very simple, guys. First of all, like and subscribe our channel. That definitely helps. But click on the description click in the link in the description down below, which is a Gleam link. To follow a few easy steps to get as many entries as possible to increase your chance of winning the BTC hash card, which again, honestly, now that I'm seeing this, man, seriously, I'm very much impressed with
it stole the show today.
It did steal the show. Like I honestly was very much impressed with what Lucky Miner and Magic Miner was manufacturing.
Like the
LV0 Pro, this, and the Bitaxe, and also don't forget, like the JingleMiner BTC hash card is manufactured in partnership with Magic Miner. So like now I'm very much impressed by those two manufacturers who essentially, like, in the end, they're all the same to my, and I might be wrong, but I feel like they're all being manufactured in-house by the same guys. But I have to say, like, I'm very much impressed. Like, the only reason personally I think that they're not selling as much is because there's not enough marketing efforts being behind it. Exactly. So, but if I look at the quality build, yeah, people would realistically say, oh, but it's Chinese, it's not as well built as something made locally in the US. Well, now I'm kind of disagreeing. Honestly, like, I'm very much impressed with everything they've been building so far. So hats off to those companies, JingleMiner, MagicMiner, and LuckyMiner. Seriously, kudos to them. So, and again, thanks to them for collaborating on this giveaway, which I'm very excited to actually have our own device, the BTC Soul Miner hash card, 12.5 terahashes, $560 for 12.5 terahashes. In comparison to the Nerd Octax, it doesn't even compare. And the BTC hash card, it's a plug and play device versus the, yes, I get it, the Nerd Octax, you can tinker around with it, but if you want a plug and play device for such a low cost and it's good quality, then I would definitely recommend the BTC hash card. Yes, you're gonna say, but you don't have the product yet in your hands, but we do have the previous, not the previous models, but the smaller models, and they're very well built. So excited to give away this one on April 10, 2026 over our Freaky Friday live stream. Invite your friends, your family. We're gonna go live, JD and myself, to draw a winner.
A winner?
One winner.
Are you sure we might not give away other stuff randomly?
Well, there is a second prize, which again, thanks to Jingle Mining, who was generous enough to also give away the BTC Solar Pro Miner as a second prize. Now we did say that the second prize will only be exclusive to a viewer that is online. So the first viewer will have to will pick and choose it online on the live stream, but the winner will have up to 2 weeks to claim the rewards. And please, for the love of God, if ever you win, reach out to us, get back to our emails. It's funny that when there's complaints, people are very easy to contact us, but again, for fair reasons. But it's funny when people win a reward, then they're just completely MIAs. But again, to be fair, that was in Carol's case, and I just sincerely really hope that she's doing super well, and she wasn't a bot, and that she just very honestly just completely missed out on my emails, or I don't know.
Maybe she just won and then she's like, I don't need it.
Who knows? But if ever, honestly, I'm very much impressed. So yeah, the first prize winner will be drawn on the live stream, and this person will have 2 weeks to claim the reward. And then the second prize, this person will also be drawn on the live stream, but it will only be unique to a viewer online. We'll do just like we did on Friday, run the names over, what is it called? The
wheel of names or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the wheel of names. And originally we thought that we'd send a unique code email, but we've just found a different way of doing it, so much more efficient. So I'm excited to give away those 3 products. Again, thanks to Jingle Mining for the collaboration on that. Finally, the last giveaway that we have in store as well, besides the Lucky Miner. Did we do the? No, we haven't done the LV08 Pro. That's the next giveaway to go live. But we currently have another giveaway active, which is the road to 10,000 subscribers. So essentially, every time we reach 1,000 subscriber milestone, we stop this giveaway and we draw a winner over, again, a live stream. And we're pretty much close to that. Right now, we're at 3,600 couple subscribers. So as soon as we reach 4,000 subscribers, we'll stop this giveaway and draw a lucky winner for the Hammerscript Miner DC02. So that's pretty much it for me today. As a matter of fact, we had in mind recording a different video tomorrow, but now that I'm seeing this, I would really like to stress test this device and see how high it could go in comparison to
out of the case.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I look forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's video. Again, there's so much that JD and myself will want to share with you guys. Stay tuned. It's probably going to get shared on Friday's live stream. So truly appreciate the love and the support. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yep. See you guys.